Hi, my name is Daniela Navarro, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use therapy materials to target WH questions. If you're planning to work with children, it is very likely that you will be implementing goals that target WH questions. Children with language impairments, including those with autism spectrum disorders, cognitive disabilities, and specific language impairment, demonstrate difficulties asking and answering WH questions. Deficits in the ability to ask and answer questions have a serious impact on students' development of communication, classroom performance and participation, and reading comprehension. Therefore, it is of vital importance for us to create appropriate activities that target WH questions in order to facilitate the development of semantic and syntactic language development. Okay, so I have Mr. Monkey here who's going to assist me during the demonstration of the therapy materials. I have the environment set up for optimal learning. I have Mr. Monkey sitting at a 90-degree angle from me. I have the table cleared from any distractions, and we're ready to learn. All right, Mr. Monkey. Now I'm going to show you some pictures, and I want you to tell me if the picture is of a person or not a person. Let's get started. Police officer. Is it a person or not a person? Right, a police officer is a person. House. Is it a person or not a person? Right, a house is not a person. Grandpa. Is a grandpa a person or not a person? Good job, Mr. Monkey. A grandpa is a person. Sweater. Is it a person or not a person? A sweater is not a person. Boy. Is it a person or not a person? A boy is a person. Right. Backpack. Is it a person or not a person? Right, Mr. Monkey. A backpack is not a person. All right, Mr. Monkey. Now that we were able to see the difference between what a person is and what a person isn't, I'm going to show you some pictures, and I want you to tell me which one is a person. Remember, who means a person? I'm going to leave this here so you can see, and it'll remind you that the answer is a person. Who puts out fires? Fire, firefighter. Good, it's a firefighter. Who teaches you? Teacher, books. Teacher, awesome. Mr. Monkey, now that we were able to see which one was a person using 2 pictures, now I'm going to show you some cards with 3 pictures, and I want you to answer the question with the answer that tells me who. Remember, who means a person. Who paints pictures? Paint, artist, picture. Let's try that again. So now we can go ahead and cover up one of the incorrect answers as so, and we can go ahead and ask the child again. Mr. Monkey, who paints pictures? Paint, artist. Right, it's an artist. Very good. So as we can see here, since we moved on to the items with 3 pictures and he didn't get it correctly, then we were able to go ahead and go back to the double object card, and in this case, since we had already presented it, what we can do is just go ahead and cover up one of the incorrect answers, and he was able to answer correctly. Who drives a bus? Bus driver, school bus, road. Right, a bus driver. Wow, Mr. Monkey, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Alice was taking swimming lessons with her friend Michaela. Every Saturday, they went to the pool and listened to Miss Anna as she told them how to move their arms and kick their legs to go through the water. They liked swimming lessons, but their favorite time of the class was free swim, when Miss Anna brought out the pool toys to play with. Michaela liked the blow-up shark the best. Mr. Monkey, who was the swim teacher? Right, Miss Anna. Who liked the blow-up shark? Right, Michaela liked the blow-up shark. Who was taking swimming lessons? Alice, very nice. So something that you can do for this activity is you can go ahead and have the child highlight the names of people as they come up. So by the time they get to the questions, the child can use process of elimination to cross out the names to answer the questions, and that's helpful for the child. All right, Mr. Monkey, since it's your first time playing, I'm going to tell you how we're going to play this game. So first, we're going to roll a dice, and if you get a 1 or a 2, you're going to pull from the what card. If you get a 3 or a 4, you're going to pull from the who card, and if you get a 5 or a 6, you're going to pull from the where card. If you answer correctly, you can go ahead and pick up a sword and stick it into the pirate. And we're going to play until the pirate pops up. All right, Mr. Monkey, since it's your first time playing, you can go first. 3. Who brings your mail? Right, a mailman brings your mail. Good job. Go ahead and get a green sword. My turn. 2. What do you use to take pictures? A camera. All right. All right, Mr. Monkey, it's your turn. 4. Who puts out fires? A firefighter. Very good. You can get a green sword. My turn. What do you do with crayons? We color with crayons. Whoa! Pop goes a pirate! For the purpose of keeping this video brief and interesting, I demonstrated the first activity using the who question so that you can fully grasp the importance of addressing the basic concepts. However, I want you to remember the systematic approach that I used for who also applies to what, where, and when questions. Okay, so let's review the main takeaway points and quick tips that you can use to help your students master question comprehension. First, we supported the basic skills of identifying the difference in WH questions. In where questions, this would entail place versus not place. In what questions, this would entail object or action versus not an object or action, both to be taught separately. Once your students have mastered the identification task, then we can move on to discrimination tasks. We can increase the complexity of the task by first presenting cards with 2 visual choices, then moving on to 3 visual choices. This also applies to what, when, and where questions. If you're an educator, family, or friend of a young one, then I want you to remember these tips so you can support their language development. Also, something that someone shared with me during my experience working with children is, if it's not fun, then nobody will want to do it. So remember, make it fun. Thank you for watching, and I hope you find this video helpful.